Special thanks to the Escape Room Tulsa for allowing us to get some reaction footage and for hosting me and all my friends and coworkers for a very fun experience. If you want to go check them out, they're the Escape Tulsa in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Must indicate alive. So, let me understand something perfectly clear. And let me get all this straight. Go ahead, Veronica. So, you're telling me that you were perfectly comfy, perfectly fine, and perfectly safe at home in your body, physically, in your timeline, watching the second transmission of Operation Shoegaze live on TV, and you were live tweeting your reactions in the experience. Correct. And then, let me see if I can understand this too. Yeah, go ahead, Rachel. So, now you're telling me that because of this, your NO activated near the very end. And because of the activation in your NO, you received not one, but two very crucial distress signals from a human who potentially might be a hybrid and an alien from a containment facility. Completely off some other timeline, some other planet, in some other galaxy that you didn't even know where it came from, and you responded to it. Yes, that is correct. So now you were teleported to an alien containment facility and research lab, simply known as Area 405. Yes. And it is a restricted area that harbors a very extremely dangerous extraterrestrial cover-up that they had experimented on maliciously for a while. And the experiments became so hostile that they had to keep everything off the record with the experiments. And lately, because they've become more dangerous, the extraterrestrials and hybrids had started to become hostile back to the people experimenting on them. Correct. So, now you responded to the distress signal in the beacon? Just blindly? Well, yeah, if people need help, they need help. Okay. Even I find that weird, and I'm a different version of you that just came by just to basically, like, temporarily, like, you know, cover for you until you came back. You're Crash Prime after all. Crash Prime? Well, yeah, you're John/Crash Prime. You're the OG. So, you know, you're the very, you know, the very first one. Oh. I mean, look, I knew when I merged, you know, a year or so ago with the Nexus, you know, and, you know, went through metamorphosis with Hadako, I didn't think it would spawn off into a million different versions of you and Hadako. Didn't think so at first, but then I recently met Dewey. I recently met a future version of myself. I recently met even a darker version of myself and other versions of myself lately, just within the past year. So, yeah, it's a little odd. Yeah, and it's something to get used to. Why do you think we've been slowly weaning you into all this? I mean, that's true, Rachel, but even still, it's like, it's a lot to take in. At some points, yeah. So, back to the point at hand. Yes, Baco, sorry. So, you were transported to the alien research lab, where everything had gone completely awry, and now you and a bunch of leftover colleagues from the experimental lab and some of your coworkers were also teleported and taken there to solve the puzzles and figure out all of the research documents and experimentations and unearth all the cover-ups in hopes of escaping before what? Before they completely, how do I put this lightly? Exterminate everything and everyone in the facility. Just eradicate. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Were you able to film any footage? So I did have some footage, but what you're gonna see is very heavily edited, distorted, and even, dare I say, choppy, because we were running around frantic. So, in order to contain the damage and solve the mystery of this ongoing investigation. Well, let's take a look, I guess. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, for posterity. Yeah, if you want to take a look, go ahead.
Hi everybody. We're trying to escape an escape room. So welcome to this edition of HalloWeird. I'm joined with all my co-workers. Hello!
So, as you can see, we were trying to not only escape, but figure out who killed the aliens, who killed the humans, how the lab went awry, and exactly what happened. So, a lot of the footage that you're seeing here is very distorted, very out of reality, very out of time and space, and even some audio was, well, not salvaged, as you could say. I can tell. Holy crap. Must have been intense. Yeah, but we tried killing Mariah, though. You know, for funsies. Wait, what? So there was that.
We're in a level 5 containment facility, and apparently the aliens here have become hostile to the point. Basically, we're trapped here trying to figure out exactly why the aliens are hostile and why they attack the scientists.
Pretty sure that's not what that says.
Basically, we're trying to escape from the Greys. Anyhow, long story short, we're on a level 5 mission to basically find out why the aliens became hostile after all the experimentation. So, anyhow, so we're trying to basically escape this alien facility because the scientists that experimented on these aliens went absolutely nuts with the experimentation. And now it's our job to try and help and rescue the aliens, so to speak. And we're in a level 5 containment facility. So that's where I've been for a while. So sorry about that. Anyhow, what you're watching is our unhinged footage trying to find out the mystery of the aliens, why they got experimented on, and who the hell these scientists are. There's a lot going on. That's why I got teleported. Sorry.
So, walk me through this so that I better understand what's happening. Yeah, I'm also a bit confused. So, the footage that you're seeing has been very distorted and very heavily edited to respect the sensitive information of the case. But essentially, yeah, we were trying to figure out where the scientists went, where the aliens went. We were trying to figure out how to escape the facility. We were trying to figure out exactly what caused the experimentation to go wrong. We also tried to figure out exactly what caused the terrestrials and the hybrids to be hostile. And we were also figuring out exactly the exact genome sequence, and also trying to just figure out the mystery of the whole thing. So for the sake of privacy and for the sake of the classified information, you have the audio distorted and, you know, muted and filtered out for the sake of this investigation. Right. So what you're only seeing is rather all of us trying to scramble and get together and try and figure out exactly what's wrong, what's happening, and kind of sort of the idea of everything. So how long did it take you to figure out all of this? It took us about almost a good solid like 35-40 minutes to figure everything out in total. So we had about maybe some little extra time left, but I'll reveal how much at the end. But we were scrambling around trying to unlock lockers, trying to, you know, piece together things with UV lights and black lights, trying to decrypt alien language that I have never even seen. Which is weird because we know a lot of alien languages. Yeah, so this is all brand new. And you can even see the footage of us, you know, standing around, you know, trying to write notes down, trying to move things around, trying to, you know, piece clues together, use black lights and everything. Must have been absolutely nuts. Right. So all you're seeing right now is really that, you know, whatever reactionary footage I could get that wasn't as, you know, distorted that I could, you know, show off. So, but as you can see, it got pretty intense, and I even wound up wearing the lab coat because, you know, lab coat makes me feel special. Also, I hear that your friend shot it as a found footage film. Oh yeah, check that out.
I want to film this like a found footage.
Yes, thank you.
The cameraman.
Okay. Did you write down any other numbers?
Not yet.
Wait, what happened to the audio? I told you, a lot of this stuff had a lot of interference and distortion. Fair enough.
Who did it? Well, I have no idea what the hell this does.
Tara!
It's supposed to be a code.
Tara! So I guess my bang, the whole thing's
Okay, we're good.
They've infiltrated your brain. It's there 49 in those. You have
It fell?
Let's find out.
749. I'm guessing it's cool.
It's either 2 or 16. Important footage.
Is it a 3 or 4?
Found footage. That's the alien. That's
But yeah, all that happened, and I actually passed out at one point during the investigation. Wait, seriously? What the hell? Yeah, watch.
Nope, Guys! Oh my goodness, this is awful!
I don't know what happened here, but
My god, it sounds like it was intense. Yeah, and luckily I was able to recover from, you know, when I passed out in time, so I was only out for, you know, about a couple minutes, but regardless, we were working hard to try and figure out the mysteries of this whole facility, as well as trying to escape for our dear lives. Did you guys wind up escaping? Well, that you're gonna have to find out here in just a moment. My God, hun, it sounds like it was absolutely intense. Yeah, it was pretty intense. We had to do a lot of puzzle solving. We had to crack a lot of codes. We had to, you know, decode a lot of different numbers and variables and frequencies. You had to actually pick up and learn some brand new alien language right on the spot. Yeah, which, I mean, look, I have some knowledge on it, you know, being a multiverse traveler, but I mean, it was language that I at least hadn't seen in any of the timelines I had traveled with Hadako or with anyone else. So it was definitely different. Yeah, it sounds like it was definitely, unique. So, how did it wind up going? Well, the good news is we had finally cracked the code on one of the lockers. And the locker actually finally contained a key to the other room. The other room? Yes, the experimentation room. Ooh. So what you're about to see is the footage of us cracking the locker open and finally checking out the experimentation room. Keep in mind the footage is also fairly edited and it was really dark because the experiment had been abandoned. Oh, Lord.
We're back. We just figured out the locker.
Hello?
Okay, there's the key. We got the key. What's in the door? Oh my lord. Oh, it's...
Oh, combo.
It's a combination. UV light. Yeah, get the UV light. Mind if I... Okay. Whoa. Yo.
Hey! Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yes. Holy crap. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, UV light.
Nice. Nice, it's a DVR game.
It is. Strange. Okay.
Live probing.
Yeah, just get right in there.
Bro, he poops from there.
Yeah, and you gotta check it for samples. That's what a scientist does. That's what people do. You know, same thing with humans, same thing with aliens. They all got shit from somewhere.
Bro, look at his face though. He's like, hello.
And you gotta see if there's anything in the grundle area.
Alright, I get it, Johnny. You're freaking me out, bro.
You're freaking me out. Look at him.
He went.
Shit, he's been possessed. Loki.
Loki. Loki. Okay. Buddy? You okay?
Oh god.
Loki? Loki?
Loki?
They're taking him.
They've taken him. Oh god.
Holy crap! So, was he actually possessed, or what? I mean, Loki was doing a bit, but we thought he was possessed for a minute and taken over by, you know, someone. Oh, thank God. Still, don't scare us like that. Hey, it was funny. We did think, though, that at one point, the alien that was captured could have potentially been a humanoid employee at one point. And, well, at least that was my working theory, but could have actually been a human that wound up turning alien. Or a human that was experimented on to mess with the genomes and the cross-DNA splicing to become alien. Yeah, we don't think that was necessarily the case, but the answer to that is still kind of on the table. Quite literally.
This was an employee at one point.
Not necessarily.
No, but the alien could have been human.
Is there anything else in here?
We gotta keep looking in here, but we need better light. It's getting weird, folks. Stay tuned.
How freaky did it get? Well, in between trying to figure out all the mysteries of the alien language, dealing with artifacts, experimenting, and having to play around with gene splicing, and quite a bit more, it really took a lot of extensive research. Almost to the point where essentially what we had to wind up doing was we had to sit down and actually just go through all the different samples. I wound up volunteering and going through the samples one more time just to be safe, just to see in case we missed anything, God forbid, but I don't think necessarily we missed too much outside of what was already present. Yeah, outside of what was already present. So, meanwhile, my other colleague, Serena, aka Lucille, wound up actually examining the mysterious artifact that they had. It was kind of like a genome shape, and it was definitely interesting. But we didn't think much of it aside from maybe some weird sort of like properties to it. But yeah, despite that, we did a lot of research, a lot of messing around with the black lights, a lot of alien like language coding, cracking. We had a lot of fun despite the panic. We laughed, we cried, we made some jokes. A few of my friends pretended to be, possessed by aliens, as they would. Yeah, we had a little fun with it. We did our research, and through hard work and investigations, even through all the photos that we took, man, that is definitely one dried out extraterrestrial. Yeah, it really needs some moisturizer. But despite that, we got the job done. In fact, through all the hard work and all the dedication, we actually not only wound up solving the case, but we even solved it, believe it or not, with, I kid you not, 22 minutes to spare. What you're about to see is our triumph.
Well, everybody, with 22 minutes to spare, we did it. We all did it. Get back over here.
Tara, you ruining the moment.
Tara.
No, you're not ruining
It's
it.
alright. No,
Alright.
it's literally a background.
Anyhow, we all did it. So, everyone, victory. We escaped.
Yes.
And now I can get out of this damn hellhole and back to my timeline.
Yes, we did it.
So that was it? Yeah, that was it. We did it. We managed to, believe it or not, crack the case, escape from the containment facility, learn a lot about the alien language, learn a lot about what the actual facility was doing to begin with, learn some interesting off-the-record sort of notes and data that I collected, which, yes, I did wind up sending that to all of you. You should be receiving it shortly. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I certainly think Rahu would appreciate it, as well as Craig and everyone at the GSPB. Yeah, and then some. But we learned some of the most guarded state secrets of the facility, and we managed to, well, prevent a level 5 active disaster. Sounds like you were busy. Yeah, I was pretty busy. So, how'd it feel? How'd what feel? How'd it feel actually being important and actually doing, your job as an investigator for once off planet? Like, physically? Yeah. It actually felt really good. It felt really nice that I was useful, important. I was needed somewhere else. And it felt really good that I can still. This is the type of stuff that I've been dreaming about as a kid that I wish I could do. Is help people. Help people. is be a good representative for aliens and humans alike. Yeah, I since I was a kid, I always just thought, life beyond the stars and outer space and, aliens and just creatures in general were always fascinating, and it's kind of the science behind it, and I've always had a fondness for wanting to explore worlds beyond worlds. So it was nice. And I mean, yes, lately for the past couple years, you know, or rather, yeah, a couple years now, I've been doing stuff by going, from one planet to the other and visiting different worlds and, you know, participating in tournaments or in fights, or I've been participating in active investigations and, just side missions. But this was your first real, like, urgent distress signal. Yeah, and it felt nice. So, well, that's about all we needed to hear then. It sounds like it was a successful mission. Good job, Crash. Good job. Yeah, way to go, buddy. You did a good job, and if it wasn't for you and your colleagues and coworkers and friends, I'm sure it would have been a complete disaster. Yeah, it would have. Did you find out anything interesting about yourself along the way, though? Yeah, little bit. I didn't tell the others, but I while I was in the lab, I plucked out a sample from my own DNA and tested it, and I found out something that I didn't think was possible, but I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. We probably already know what it is, hun. Yeah, you don't have to be coy about it. I'd I'd rather talk about it and wait until Hadako gets back, along with Jinyu and Rahu. Eh, suit yourself. So, but either way, proud of you. What are you gonna do, by the way? Oh, me? I was only here temporarily until you got back. So, but I mean, this timeline's actually not that bad. You've got good friends, you've got good food, you've got good co-workers, and you got good people. I might pop in every now and then just to kind of hang out, say hi or something. Yeah, that'd be nice. Someone to just kind of chill with, and gain a different perspective on. Yeah. Rachel, Veronica, I mean, we're going to continue protecting, the original timeline and the original galaxy that you're from, that you left. Ha, ha, ha. I mean, it is just good to talk to you and see you again, though. Yeah, it is always good to see you guys. Likewise. But just know, whatever you found out while you were there, just know that we're still going to love you for who you are, regardless of what form you take. What form he takes? That's a little cryptic. Eh, we'll let him decide when he wants to talk about it. Wait, you said you actually used some of your DNA to run a quick test. Yeah? What did you find out? That I'll answer another day. But yeah. Oh. Either way, I'm gonna head back. So, but I left my contact information in case you need anything. Thanks, man. Appreciate it a lot. I guess I'm gonna edit this whole adventure down and go from there. Sounds like a plan. And hey, yeah, it's good to know that your NO is pretty strong still. Yeah, I guess I could talk about my NO another day too as well. What I learned about that as well. Sounds like a plan. We love you, John. You guys know I prefer being called Crash. Yeah, but it means a little more. Especially when you go by your human name. So you already know. Hun, we've known since you were a kid. But that's up to you when you want to tell the public that information. Alright, I'm getting out of here before this gets weird. It's already weird. So. Oh, and thanks for taking care of uploads, by the way, while I was gone. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not a content guy, but I took care of it. Thank you. You're welcome. Talk to you later, man. Talk to you later.
Yes, we did it!
Oh, one last thing. You guys go on ahead.
Yes!
You guys go on ahead. I'll be there in a moment.
If it turns out you're gonna be an alien, I'm gonna be upset!
More than likely. Don't tell the others, but you know what? It was nice being teleported and actually, sent to another timeline and another dimension off planet to actually do something important off Earth. I wish I could do more stuff like this often, but that's just me. Hadako, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this without you. Thanks for believing in me. Love you.